Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Victoria 2 with Historical Project mod. We're playing as America, and yeah, I think we are gonna try something after all. You're gonna go over here, I'm gonna pick up these new infantry. We could try to fabricate on these guys. This, you see, they just because they're in a sphere doesn't mean that they would necessarily come to their defense, but it's a bit of a big risk to take. I think we're going to be a bit slow there, and in the meantime I think we are going to mess with Oman. Oman should not have any allies, so we will demand a concession from them, or we could do the same with Portugal. Then again, I think they are... well, they're not... oh, Portugal is in the British sphere as well. Never mind then, and they're allied to Britain, so then we'll definitely have to fight Britain. Let's not do that. What about any others? France is our allies, it would be kind of stupid to attack them, I suppose, and the Dutch are also in the British sphere. That's actually good for the Netherlands, because when they're not in the British sphere, Britain tends to attack them because of this. So yeah, now Britain chose not to meddle down here. Oh, you sphere Natal, okay. What about Zulu? I haven't done anything to the Zulu. I don't think we can fabricate on the Zulu though. No, we can't. And Transvaal is inland, and that's Portugal. Yeah, we're not gonna get there. What about you? Okay, we could attack something over here. But what? That's your capital, so it would put this province only. No, that's not really interesting. And same thing here, right? Yeah. Can't get through there. We do have Gondar over there. I could claim some territory on the coast there, but we need quite a bit more in order to push in. So tempting to go after this one. But I guess we can't. What about you? No, you don't have any spare territories anymore. We have to fight this guy, or at least once we knocked him out of the British sphere, we should be ready to go there. But let's start with Oman then. Oman has no friends. Demand concession. Wait a second. Punitive expedition. I wish I'd seen that CB before. Oh well, okay. Onwards. Are you kidding me? We detected immediately. I really hate this game sometimes. But okay, fair enough. Now we have tons of infamy to burn. Tons of infamy. Of course, we're still waiting for the civil war to kick in, and it's not gonna for some time. Okay, how long until the justification is actually done then? We're already detected. I really have to play the Britons once, just to see how the hell they can conquer the whole damn world without suffering any infamy. It really irks me. I think the answer is simply this. They have all these pops, and that just means they have an infinite supply of manpower. You're actually attacking the Qing Empire. On the bright side, they were detected right away. So that means you finally got some infamy. Yes! Get more infamy, please, Britain. I don't know if the AI can screw up and get above... what's the points? Above 25, yeah. More liberals, sure. Everybody is a liberal. Okay, how long until this? 90 days. Well, in that case, load up the Dixies. Positivism. So, where to go next? Now, the next tech that is kind of important for us is empiricism, which unlocks in 1860, which means we want a cheap tech right now, so we can immediately funnel everything into that one. And I think that would have to be in the one of these. Let's go with organized factories. That should be done fairly soon. May. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And we're gonna at least have 6 months of saved up points. So we'll get to the next tech a bit sooner. So, how are we doing there? Yeah, we don't have the exact pops needed for intellectuals right now. But I suppose that's okay. And that goes down, okay. Still 100 days. We'll send the steamer colonies to pick up the other two then. The fast fleet. And that's Oklahoma, yeah, okay. Got another Yankee troop ready to go, if need be. Wait, protected by? Oh, it's the other way around, isn't it? So... yeah, you're in their sphere. Never mind. So... doesn't matter. How are we doing? 26 days. I think it's time to set sail. Yeah, I think we'll secure Kenya. Omani, Kenya. Then work our way down. Ooh, the Liberals lost power. Okay. We're going up there in terms of military power. 9 now, I think it says. Okay, mission to Omani. Come on! Everything goes wrong with that one. And we got a new political party. Okay, that's fine. We've discredited in Brazil, discredited in... yeah, that's... I'm not surprised. Annoyed, but not surprised. You're on the way, so... now, we did see... punitive expedition. Treaty port. Because they own Zanzibar. Ah. Interesting. And that's how much... not that much as I thought. Not as much infamy as I thought. Britain, gain more infamy, please. Be attacked by everyone. That's my dream, right? Suddenly have Britain attacked by everyone on the planet in punitive wars. I suppose it could happen if they mess up claims like this, random claims, and then get some event on top of that. I suppose it could happen. So we're not going to start the war until we're right on top of them, because, you know, migration. Because it's a lot of free peoples coming in. Now, before we declare war, let's have a look. Which should... Oh my, they actually have some forces here. So which of these provinces is more valuable? Not Lindy, I think. So I was wondering if some Zanzibar might be better off. He might be better off with Zanzibar. 60... Yeah, it might be better off there, actually. Still, that'll let me get into... No, we're gonna start at the top. Start with Kenya. Work our way that way, I think. Yeah. So, demand all that's mine. Money Kenya. One's gonna protect you. Our allies would all join, but... Well, if I do that, that's gonna screw up Guatemala's drain on the economy, I suppose. Nah, we're not gonna do it. We could have. And that didn't take long. Seriously? So just our blockade is enough to enforce it. Can we add a war goal, by the way? Yeah, just by blockading we actually have enough. Yeah, sure. I'm okay with this. Okay, do we want a port in Mombasa or a port here? I think I'll build a port in Mombasa. I not expected that, but I'm okay with this. I'm quite okay with this. That means you have a truce with you for how long? I was thinking about waiting and see if I could like enforce them with something else, but nah. 1864. Okay. It's only 5 years. Is there anywhere else? Anywhere else we can smash and grab something? I mean, the only big state left is here. Tigray is not a coastal one, we'd have to grab Eritrea. Not a big population, not a big cohort, and we're not really gonna be bordering the interior. Probably not the best investment for our points. It's better to just go for another war with, or two, with Oman. Or if I can knock these guys out of the British sphere. Highly unlikely. But still. Rebels in Cádiz, Spain. They're not here. Spain? Where are your rebels? Oh. Philippine nationalists, and they look to be winning. Whole bunch of colonists here, but they have to find their way across the sea, I guess. Okay, nothing we can do there. What's... That one starts as Danish, by the way. I'm fairly certain. So when did France have a war with Denmark and steal it? When did that happen, I wonder? Oh well, it happened. Okay, you guys can... Oh, let me select the fleet, please. Yeah, you can just sail on home. At least now we have some infamy to burn. I'm still considering a war with Britain for this, but they would just crush us. They are way too strong. And if I attacked Britain directly, we would also be fighting all the friends. And they have a lot of friends. A lot of friends. Yeah, I didn't actually... I meant to have to look up the Crimean War events, because there should be some event there that forces Britain and Russia to fight. You won't, that's fine. You're probably at war with Qing, China. Qing, right? China? Yes. And you're allied to Russia, aren't you? So Russia's probably in this as well. No? Okay. Russia is not in this, but my god. It's just insane. Because they own all of India like this. They're gonna have tons of pops. That's why they can just build a ginormous army. I thought that India was released in vanilla at least. But not in this mod apparently. Okay, cash crops. Is that something over here? No. Levels of unemployment in Fort Snelling. In Minnesota, okay. Instead of producing timber, I can make it produce wood here. Okay. Or instead of producing timber, I can produce wool. Wool. Wood to wool. Wood for sheep, anyone? Wood for sheep. Minnesota is actually good for iron production, for steel production. Let's see, Minnesota. Do you have any factories whatsoever? Minnesota. You have a paper mill, which is dependent on the input, right, of lumber, not timber. So a lumber mill there would actually be what you need to start those two. Arrgh. I don't know, I mean we're importing wool galore. That's one of our absolutely top imported goods. We have plenty of cotton, but you do not have wool, so I don't know. What's the closest sheep? There's a sheep there. Okay, so there's some sheep rearing up in Boise. Boise, Idaho. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, that's where the wool of the world comes from. Not surprised. Ugh. But what about timber? Don't have overly much of that either. Nah, I want to keep the timber. Okay, and that's fine. Now we're gonna wait. Just stockpile points. Poaching. And again, all that they have to do is just send their fleet there. We've seen that now time and time again. I mean, I was really surprised. I just sent the fleet on the shore here and all of a sudden, hey, we surrender. So that certainly explains why Britain just got Hong Kong without really have to fight for it. Hong Kong is now occupied. They hate our guts though. Yeah, they're just gonna ban us. My only hope is that the other great powers start influencing anything that's in the British sphere. Our sphere is starting to grow quite a bit too, but no one cares about South America, so... except Brazil. They really do seem to care about Brazil. Oh well. What about Sokoto? No one has feared it. They're not going to try to start influencing them a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, advanced ore grinding process, more iron output, excellent. Discredited in Brazil, discredited, yeah, that's pretty much what we expected to happen. Still no Dread Scott, now should have fired. We've been above 4 years. I'm starting to wonder now. Really starting to get... The Civil War should have definitely broken out, so... Why isn't it? So all the rebels down in the Philippines, they succeeded. Philippines are independent. Anti-slavery society, and leave them be. Then we're gonna start influencing the Philippines too, sure. And have you caved yet? Not yet. Defender occupation. What did you actually go to war for? Qing Fei Tian. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Are we murdering the Korean fleets? Okay, where the hell is Fei Tian? Ah, wrong map mod. Find. Fei... Huh? Okay, did I misread that then? Let's see. Feng, not Fei. Okay. I don't know, it's zoomed in here, but try again. Bang. Okay, that's not the province, that's... Curious now, what the hell? Oh! Here. And the Russians are apparently already here. What the hell? How did you get that? Oh, you negotiated one of those treaty port things. I see. And you've done the same thing over there. Yeah, they're negotiating those treaty ports. I'm not sure how that actually works. I think that's something from the mod. And I have no idea what it is, and that it isn't documented, of course, anywhere. That sort of thing. Again, that's what annoys me about mods. They need so much documentation when they change things, and they almost never do. Regardless, time for a break now. Thank you for watching.